Hey guys, it's Sarah with Core Motion Fitness. Thanks so much for joining me today for another boot camp workout. Today's focus is push and pull. So what that means is that we're going to work the anterior and posterior side of the body equally to create muscular strength and balance. Today I'm going to use two different sets of hand weights, a 5-pound set and an 8-pound set. Whatever you have available is great. Go ahead and grab that now. We're going to do a quick warm-up, then we'll have two different parts of this workout. We'll do the push workout first with a short break afterwards, and then we'll do the pull side of the workout. So if you need to just do half now and half later, great, no problem. There'll be a short intermission where you can take a break and stretch, or where you can get a drink and continue on the workout. So let's go ahead and warm up. We're going to start with good mornings. Take your fingers behind your ears, feet hip distance apart. I'm going to turn sideways for you. We're going to hinge at the hips and stand nice and tall. Good, let's go ahead and do 3 more. And we're gonna add on to this. So we're gonna hinge at the hips, bend our knees a little deeper down to our toes, bring our hands back behind our ears and rise back up. So good morning, little deeper squat, good morning, and rise. So just getting those legs into the equation here. And 2 more. And last one. Next up, you've got bootstrappers. Take your hands all the way down to your calves or ankles. Bend both knees and bend and stretch the legs. If you can't reach your ankles, go ahead and put your hands on your thighs. It's no big deal. Let's do 3 more. And last one. Good. Back to a lunge. Back stepping lunge. Alternating arm comes to the front and switch. That's only important because of our next layer. When you're doing your lunges, back knee right behind the hip. And adding on a rotation towards your front leg. So opposite arm goes across the body. We're really waking up through our core. 1 more on each side. These are going to go a little bit deeper. So reach down to the ground. This time I want you to straighten your back leg and feel it opening through your hip flexors. One more on each side. And last one, standing nice and tall, leg swings. So keep the core engaged, arms out to the side, stabilize with your bottom leg. And from here, knee circles or hip circles. So just up and around. 1 more, and switch directions. Creating some nice hip mobility here. And 2 to go, and switch legs, leg swing other side. Making sure you're squeezing your glutes as your leg goes back. 2 more. And how about those hip circles? Bring the knee up and circle around. Lower option, keep the toe on the ground. 2 more. And switch directions. Good. And 2 more. Great job. Let's take our feet wide and do a windmill. So arms are out to the side. Squeeze your backside as you come up to the top. And making this a little bit bigger, reach your arms up. And 1 more for each side. And done. Let's get those feet going. So go ahead and jog in place, please. We don't have a lot of cardio-focused movement today, but you're going to find that the exertion from this muscular strength set, that your heart rate will be fairly elevated. So jog in place. We're gonna take our feet wide, jog it wide, and bring it back in. And take it wide, and back in. 1 more wide, and bring it back in. Good job. Take a step touch side to side, nice and easy. This is your low option. Adding a little jump side to side. Just waking up our ankles, bringing our heart rate up. You're doing great. A little bit more, we're gonna lift that knee higher. So lift and freeze, lift and freeze. And 2 more on each side. And done. Jog in place once again. This time, jog it forward, jog it back. Jog it forward. Good. Next level, bring your knees a little bit higher. Come on, pump them up. Run backwards. You don't need very much space for this. And 1 more forward and back. Final part of this layer, you're gonna freeze your knee forward, step back, freeze your knee forward, step back. Good. Land in a nice soft heel, knee bent, and freeze your arms and your legs. 1 more on each side, and last one, and done. All right, we're gonna do a quick upper body warm up. So circle your arms up and around, switch directions, march your feet in place while you're moving your arms. Now swing your arms forward and back across your chest, focusing on a big squeeze between your shoulder blades as your elbows come back. Good work. Now plant your feet, right arm comes up and down. So bending at the side of the body, elbow pulling to your hip, and 1 more time, switch sides. And 1 more time. Good, wrist circles. Go in both directions and move your fingers in and out. Wake up your hands, wake up your wrists. Okay, shake it all out. Quick break, get a drink if you need one. We're gonna go right into our first set of push exercises. All right, here we go. Push-ups are the first layer, or first exercise. We have 3 layers for each exercise. So if you feel like you need to come back to layer number 1, that is perfectly fine. So regular push-ups, we've got 30 seconds on the clock. We'll take 10-second recoveries and then go into the next level. So regular push-ups, knees or toes, ready, begin. So from your knees, it can look like this. You could even do your push-ups in tabletop position. Come on, let's keep going. We've got 10 seconds left right here. Tighten up those abdominals. Come on, everything is tight. You are plank. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, quick recovery. Next push-up, you're going to travel side, center, side, center. So it looks like this. Okay, push up, and then travel to the right. Push up, travel back to the center. Push up, and let's go. Option, regular push-ups. These can be done on your knees. Just pivot on your knees and walk your hands. Almost there, guys. 5 seconds left. And 1 more. And done. Woo! Circle your arms around. Give yourself a little break. All right, next set for this push-up layer is push-up pulses. So you'll be regular push-up position working in the middle of the range. We're going in 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on, you should go to burnout right here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Feeling all the tension in your chest, in your shoulders. Abs are squeezing. Woo, halfway there. Remember, you can go to your knees, you just gotta keep moving. Almost there, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! All right, big stretch up. Push your hands out to the side and take your hands behind your back, rolling the shoulders back into place. And we are going to get ready for lunges. So after every push exercise, we're gonna do a lower body leg exercise. So your first one is alternating lunges. No weight necessary. If you want to pick up dumbbells, you're welcome to do that. Looks like this. We're going to begin 30 seconds right now. So join me in your lunges. Just keep in mind that we are going to layer up and they're going to get a little more challenging. In the first 20 minutes of this workout, your lower body exercises are going to have an element of balance challenge to them. You know that's one of my favorite things. One more. Now check this out. You guys recover 10 seconds, check out your next move. Right leg only. Lunge back, reach out into airplane. Lunge back, and balance in airplane, okay? So, we'll go in 3 seconds, right leg only, and begin. Lunge, airplane, hold. Now as you're lifting into airplane, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try to keep your standing knee soft. We are almost there, 8 seconds to go. I'm on some uneven ground here, so it's extra hard. Last one, and done. 10-second recovery. Let's get ready for the left side only. Same thing, it looks like this, lunge and lift, okay? Let's go right now. Lunge down, airplane. Now maybe you need to stay upright and just pick your back leg off the ground without going to airplane. No problem. We've got 5 seconds left. That means we can probably get 2 more. And last one, and done. Okay, we are done with that first round of work. We've got 3 more blocks in our push sequence, okay? So next up, we have overhead press with your weights. So you can choose either of your sets of weights. If you just have one, grab that. We're gonna start with narrow overhead press. So that means we're gonna bring our palms on the outside of our cheekbones, elbows pointing forward, knees are soft, and we're just gonna press those weights overhead. If you need to do single arm press, no problem. Let's go right now, 30 seconds on the clock. Being mindful that your weights go up in front of your eyebrows, not over the head. You're gonna feel this work in the shoulders and biceps. Good, keep going. Remember, all option is alternating arm, but I think we can go for 5 seconds more. What do you think? Woo! And done. Set your weights down. You've got a 10-second break. Up next, same overhead press, but we're going to move from the wide position, okay? So imagine you're holding onto a barbell and like a military press overhead. Pick up your weights, same weight if you'd like to, elbows open, and begin. Now give your glutes a little squeeze and to put a micro bend in your knees to keep your body safe. Ooh, I can feel that first set already. What about you? Ooh, remember, option, one arm at a time. Yes. We gotta keep moving. We've got 10 seconds left, that's it. Come on, 3 more reps. And last one, and done. All right, for our final round, I'm gonna use my lighter weights for this one. I'm gonna show you the Arnold press. Some of you have done that before. Palms facing in towards your face, open out, press up, down, and bring it together, okay? So palms facing in. If you've got heavy weights, do a few, drop weights, whatever you need to do. Ready, set, and begin. Open, press, in, close. So chest, shoulders, biceps, a little bit through the back working here. Woo! That was halfway right there, come on. I'm sweating already, I don't know about you guys. Ugh. Come on, 2 more, And last one here. And full recovery. Whew. All right, let's move into our leg section of this push workout, okay? Next up, we've got squats. You wanna do weighted squats? Put the weights on your shoulder. I'm gonna throw them on there. We're gonna start narrow, we'll go wide, and then we'll go to a plie squat with one foot up or one heel off the ground. So 30 seconds on the clock, narrow squat, feet are hip distance, maybe a little closer, and let's go now. Keep your chest up nice and tall. Sometimes when we have weights on our body, we tend to go forward, but we want to just sit down into that imaginary chair. Good. Putting pressure through the heels, squeezing your butt to rise up. Only 10 seconds more. At any time, feel free to drop weights if you need to. Come on, 2 more reps. And done. I'm gonna just hold on to the weights because we're gonna put them right back on the shoulders and go into our wide squat. So take your feet wider than your hips, toes are pointed forward or just slightly angled out toward the corners. And 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So in this wider squat, you're gonna feel your inner thighs engaged just a touch more than before. Now again, if you want to feel a little more cardio from these moves, go faster. Come on. 8 seconds. And last 3 reps right here. And last one, done. Okay, our plie squats with a heel lift. Toes are turned out toward the corners of an imaginary box. One heel, right heel's off the ground. We'll switch halfway to left heel. Ready? Set, right heel off the ground, begin. Good. Now if this throws you off balance too much, both heels grounded. No problem. Come on. Really feel your tailbone drop straight down. Try to keep your back a little straighter. One more and then we're switching heels off the ground. Right heel down, left heel up. Woo! Good, 8 seconds to go. And 2 more, and last one, and put your weights down. Great time to get a drink if you need one. Go ahead and do that now. All right, we've got our dip sequence next. So if you don't want to dip, you have the option to do bent over tricep extensions, okay? Otherwise, on the ground, first dip option, hands back behind your body, feet on the ground, hips on the ground. You're gonna rock back and press up, focusing on our triceps right here. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Now, anytime you're moving your body, your core is tight, supporting your back, good posture all the time. Elbows should be pointing straight back behind you. We've got 10 seconds left. Now you only know this is gonna get harder, right? We're gonna lift our hips off the ground on the next one. 4 more, 3, last one. All right, shake out the arms, staying on the ground, hands underneath the shoulders, hips off the ground. Shift your hips back and we're gonna lower and lift our hips. If you have a surface and you wanna be elevated, you can put your hands on a chair or table and you can do dips from an elevated position. Ready, set, and begin. 30 seconds right here. Now the resting position is up, just so you know. Don't think about resting with your butt on the ground. Woo! Hello, triceps. We're getting close. 3 reps left. 1 more and done. Okay, next option, crab toe touches. If you need to stay with option 1 or option 2, no problem, okay? Crab toe touches. You're gonna dip down, press off the ground, and touch your opposite foot or knee. Okay, let's start in 3 seconds. Up position, bend, and lift. It's harder than it looks. Just take it nice and slow and you'll get your rhythm. Good, let's do 2 more on each side. And last one, and done. All right, shake out those arms. Maybe you rotate your wrists a little bit as we get ready to go to our lower body sequence right now. So we warmed up with lateral hops. Now we're gonna make them a little bit bigger, okay? So first level lateral hop. Oh, I'm sorry, both legs. Both legs at the same time, either staggered or landing together. 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Use your arms, makes it a little more fun. Land soft with your knees bent. You can always make these harder by jumping a little bit further if you've got the space. 10 seconds to go. Now remember, you can stagger, make it a little gentler. 1 more in each direction, and recover. Okay, next up, we are gonna land with 1 foot. So knee freezes in, right next to your stabilizing leg. Keep it lower intensity, make it smaller. Ready, set, begin. Freeze, freeze. So it's like a skater, except that our inner thighs hug together. Find that nice stable landing. Now maybe you want to work harder and you want to go lower. Come on, freeze. Good job, guys. So close. We've got 5 seconds left. 1 more on each side and done. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna preview the next move for you. It looks like this. 1, 2, hold on 3. 1, 2, hold on 3. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, freeze. 1. Now be mindful. Squeeze your inner thighs together every single time. Option low impact. 1, 2, 3. Right? Come on, 10 seconds. And 1, 2, freeze. 1 more time. And done. Woo, kick out your legs. Those hips are gonna be talking a little bit to you tomorrow. All right, last layer. On your back with your dumbbells, okay? Dumbbell press. So, we're gonna start with a narrow press. And then we're gonna take it wide. We're gonna end with chest flies. All right? Ready position on your back. We'll start in 3, 2, narrow position and go. Elbows grazing your ribs. If you got light weights, go faster to work harder. Almost there, 5 seconds left. And last one, and done. All right, so we're going wide next, on the ground, abdominals pulled into your back to support yourself. Weights ready to go. Wide grip and elbows to 90 degrees. Let's go. Think about squeezing your chest as you push your weights up. Halfway there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more time and done. Next move, open the arms to the side, squeeze them back together. Palms start facing each other. And ready, set, begin. Open, Squeeze it together. Elbows lead the way, and our elbows are slightly bent. Come on, pull equally with both arms. Ugh. How you doing? Can you go for 5 seconds more? Let's do it. One more time, and done. Woo. All right, getting ready for our last set of leg work. We did these ones a few weeks ago. They're called clock lunges. Leading with your right leg. You're gonna lunge to the front, lunge to the side, lunge to the back corner of your imaginary box. Okay, so your front leg stays in the same position, back leg angles, and same side again. We're gonna do longer sets, 45 seconds for each leg, with a 10-minute or 10-second break in between. Ready? Right leg, set, front, and now side. And now back corner. Front again. And back corner. Good. So what's really important about that corner lunge, okay, is that the front leg stays straight. This also is another balance challenge for us. Working that multi-planar movement from a few weeks ago. Good, almost there. I think we can do one more in each direction right now. Last one, and done. Okay, shake out the legs, 10-second recovery. We'll begin on the left in 5 seconds. Woo, ready, set, let's go, forward. Now side, back corner, and front. You don't have to go fast with these. It's more important that you're just really getting a good landing, nice solid knee placement, and keeping your core engaged, pulling it into the back. Good, halfway there. Now what I want you to think about is pressing off this bent leg, this moving leg. Press off of it. One more in each direction. Last one, and done. All right, guys, we are at the intermission point right now. If this is where you need to check out and pick up later on, do a quick stretch, recover, and be on with your day. Otherwise, get a drink. We'll be back in 90 seconds for the pull section of this push-pull workout. Great job, you guys. We're gonna work on pulling. So on the first part with the pushing, you most likely felt more of the anterior part of your body. During this pulling section, you're gonna feel the posterior part of your body a little bit more, okay? So think about that as you're going through the exercises. To begin with, we're going to start with an underhand row. So pick up your set of weights. I'm going to use my heavier set for this one. These are bent over, underhand rows. So palms are facing forward, shoulders are rolled back. We've got 30 seconds on the clock, looks like this, and begin. Now again, if these aren't your heaviest weights that you're used to, just go faster to work harder. Again, squeezing through your back. Okay, you're also feeling this in your biceps, which are more of your pulling muscles. Good, keep going, almost there. We've got 5 seconds left. And one more, and done. Hold on to those weights, don't set them down because we're just gonna use them again. Next one is an overhand row. So same position, shoulders are rolled back. Okay, you're gonna feel this a little higher up in your back, all right? So 3, 2, 1, and begin. If that doesn't feel good, then stick with the underhand rows, okay? No need putting extra tension in our backs. But again, think about up and back, not up into your ears. We are almost there. We've got 8 seconds to go. Come on, can we go a little faster? 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Okay, for our final round, you're gonna do a rotational pull. So, starting underhand, you're gonna pull and push back down. I lied. Watch again. Yeah, that was right. Pull and then push. And then pull and then push. All right, we got it. Okay, so pull up, push down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Pull, push, pull, push. Good, finding a little rotation at the top of the movement. You're gonna feel that more in your shoulders. If it doesn't feel good, just pull under or overhand, your choice. We are almost there. Come on, 5 seconds more. And last one, and done. Stand tall. You can set those weights down for a moment. Up next, straight leg deadlift. Now, even though I say straight legs, I do mean that you have a micro bend in your knees. So don't lock the knees out. Keep a soft bend in the knees, weights in your hands. And we're gonna hinge at the hips, just like that good morning. All right, hands by your sides or on top of your legs. Let's begin right now. So micro bend in the knees, tailbone lifted, chest leading the way. And really feeling this through our hamstrings and up into our glutes. Good, keep it going, guys. We've got 5 seconds left right here. And one more time, and done. All right, we're gonna link those weights together, or you can just use one weight, your choice. And the next thing is a kettlebell swing. So again, hinge. Actually, let's start with our weights slightly out to the front of us. Hinge, swing the weights through the legs. As you rise, weights go in front of the hips. Okay, so the hinging is what allows your weights to go back. Beginning right now. Still working on a micro bend in the knees, a flat back parallel to the ground. Now, can you make sure that you're squeezing your butt at the top of this movement, please? We are almost there. We've got 8 seconds left. Come on, we can do 3 more reps. Right here. 1 more. And done. Now, moving on to our final set of leg work for this round. We're gonna do kettlebell swings with the weight separated, okay? Looks like this. Weights come between the legs and out in front. Okay, so if you don't wanna do that, keep the weights linked together or go back to your deadlift. Ready, set, and begin. Now it's very important that your abdominals are working hard to brace your core. Especially as you come up and you lift your arms to the front of your body. You want your back supported to counter those weights pulling. Almost there, guys. We've got 5 seconds left. Come on, one more rep. And done. Set your weights down for a moment. Take a quick break, and we'll go into our next set. Okay, weights are coming back into the hands. Bicep curls, hammer curls. All right, so hammer curls, palms face in, and your thumbs come up towards your shoulders. We'll begin here in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I do want full extension here. So if you're kind of stopping halfway, all the way down, all the way up. Micro bend in your knees once again. Woo! My arms are talking already, guys. Come on, 8 more. Good work. Here's 4 more. We're not gonna set these weights down. We're just gonna let them hang. Roll your shoulders, move your arms around in a pivotal move. And then next up, we've got regular bicep curls. So palms will face up and we'll rise up and all the way back down. Okay, just like you're holding a big barbell. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good, knees are soft, hips are slightly back. Now be mindful, roll your shoulders back into place. Feel a squeeze through your shoulder blades as you're holding this great posture. Woo! Option if you want, 1 arm at a time, right? You can always go to that if you need to, but you're looking good. We've got 3 more, 2, 1, and done. Okay, next up, another rotational movement with the upper body. So you're gonna go from a hammer curl up to palms facing your body, and then right back down to a hammer curl. So it looks like this. I don't know if you can see, but hammer curl up, palms face the body, and then hammer curl back down, okay? Let's try it together right now. So it's up, and then slow back down. We get a little bit more out of the eccentric side of this move because we're really working on controlling the weights back down. Fighting gravity, that's what we're doing here. Good. So focus on the big squeeze at the top, slowing back down. Almost there. We've got 5 seconds left, guys. Enough for 1 more right here. And done. Set your weights down. Great job. Looks like up next, we've got some leg curls. So we're gonna lay down on the ground and I want you to grab 1 weight. Now, you may wanna use your lighter weights. You may not even wanna use weight at all. So let me go through this. It's kind of a new move. It's a great way to do a leg curl without having any machines. Okay, so you're gonna put the weight between your feet, okay? So you're kind of hugging it with the arches of your feet. Now, elbows are on the ground, hips are on the ground, abdominals are pulled up slightly off the ground here. So you got a good squeeze in your backside. You're gonna lower your legs down and then pull them back up. You don't have to bring your heels all the way to your butt. And you don't have to go all the way to the ground, just somewhere in between where you feel your hamstrings and your back or your backside really working. You should not feel this in your low back. If you do, shorten the range. All right, everybody set up? And here we go, 30 seconds. Good, I want a good squeeze on your butt. Another great way that we can work some eccentric movement where we're slowing down and moving quick to the top. One of the best ways to strengthen your hamstrings is eccentric training. Almost there. Let's do 2 more. Good job, and last one. And set the weight all the way to the ground. Whew. Man, oh man, did you feel that in your hamstrings? Okay, I think we gotta do that again. Yeah, we gotta do that 2 more times. So put the weight back in and back to the ground, okay? If you want to, press your hips off the ground just a little more so you're kind of hovering in more of a half plank, okay? Lowering the legs down and back up. We'll start right now. If you feel your back start to sway at all, either take the weight out or shorten the range of motion. Good job, guys. We've got 5 seconds left right here. Come on, one more. And let the weight hang out on the ground for a moment, rest. Okay, for our final round, we're gonna really go slow down and quick back up. Okay, so I know we kind of felt ourselves playing with that a little bit. Now we're really gonna focus on it. So pick your feet back up. We'll start in 3, 2, 3 counts down, 1 count up. So 3, 2, 1, quick to the top. Good job. Are you hovering off the ground in that half plank? Making it just a little bit more challenging. Squeezing the abdominals. You are just over halfway. Come on, big pull in, ready? One more time, everybody, let's do it. And done. All right, let the weight go all the way to the ground. Woo! Hamstrings, hello. Big pulling muscles, we worked them. Get a quick drink and let's move on to our next set of work. We're gonna stand up. I'm gonna use my light weights for this one. You don't even have to use weights if you don't want to. If you don't have a light set of weights, no problem. We're gonna start in a tipped over position. Shoulders are rolled back. It's a breaststroke, okay? So we're gonna take our hands back behind us. Now again, if you have any shoulder issues at all, try this without weight first. Arms are gonna come out to the sides and then push back down, okay? So reaching up and around. Now what's really common with this move is that we kind of start rounding our back. We don't want to do that. So if you find yourself doing that, maybe one arm at a time, okay, or no weight. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Reach back, slow, 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 and then let the arms return to the beginning. We're not going to get very many of these in, but we're going to have great form. Another option is to bend your elbows as you go out to the side. Good. Almost there. And one more time like this. Good, stand tall. All right. So we went from back to front. This time we're gonna go from front to back. Same idea. If you don't wanna use weights, put them down. Okay, so reaching the arms out to the front. Again, flat back. Out to the sides you go. Good. If you feel any kind of twinging in your low back at all, come up a little bit higher, okay? And you can do this from standing as well. Again, one arm at a time, looks like this. And we've got one more. And rise all the way back up. All right, great job. So final exercise in this set are reverse flies. We're gonna hinge at the hips once again and take those same weights out to the side. Ready, set, and begin. 30 seconds here. Again, the more you bend your elbows, the gentler this becomes on the body. Maybe one arm at a time, your choice. Good, we've got 10 seconds left, let's go. Woo. And one more, and done. Okay, set your weights down. Let's go ahead and move into our hip bridge next. So we're gonna go to the ground. We'll have both feet on the ground for the hip bridge. If you wanna put weights on your hips, you can do that right now. Okay, so we'll go up and down with the hips, really squeezing our backside and our hamstrings. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good, are you still squeezing that butt really tight at the top? Controlling the movement on the way down? We've got 8 seconds left. And last one, and done. All right, second set. Right leg goes in the air, left leg stays down, okay? So you can either do a straight leg or a bent knee, or if you want to continue with both feet on the ground, you can do that. Ready? Set, hands by your side. Let's go. I highly recommend going slow on the way down, again, to work that eccentric movement with this hip bridge. It's harder, but it is more effective. Halfway there. Come on, guys, last 5 seconds. Let's get 2 more. And last one. And release. Good. Whew. Stretch out that leg. Give it a little rub down if you need to. And we begin again right now. Hips up high. Slow it down. Good. Now think about relaxing your neck as you're in this position so that you don't put all the tension into the neck. Last 5 seconds. And last one here. Okay, we're just gonna actually stay on the ground and head into lat pulls. We're gonna be in the prone position. No weights necessary for this first one. So move them off to the side. Prone position, lat pulls. And here we go. So toes tucked to the ground, arms out in front. Okay, and we're gonna bring our elbows to our ribs, keeping our chin tucked, and then stretch the arms out in front. Ready, set, and begin. Again, it's not how fast you can go. I would really recommend going quick to the top and slow back out. We just got 2 more, guys. And done. Rock back into a child's pose. Okay, next up, if you want to use your smaller weights, go ahead and grab them for this next set. Now I want you to keep in mind that we're not going to lift the weights and pull. We're just really going to drag them just slightly across the ground, okay? So 1 arm at a time. Looks like this. Lift our upper body, pull with 1 arm just right across the ground, push it back out, lower down, switch to the other side, pull, and lower down. We're gonna pulse these next ones, not with the weights, just with our arms only. So it looks like this. Okay, toes to the ground. We're gonna pulse 3, 2, 1, and then slow back down. Everybody together in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, if this bothers your back, just go single time, do 1 arm at a time. Almost there. We've got 1 more set of pulses right here. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and release. Rock back into your child's pose and stay there for just a moment. Finishing up standing, we're gonna grab our weights, our heavier weights, and we're gonna finish up with bent knee deadlift. So very similar to a straight leg deadlift, except for their knees bent. Okay, it's not a squat though, so I'm gonna kind of show you the difference. Okay, a squat looks like this with our butt back, our chest up. Okay, a bent knee deadlift, like you're bending down to pick something off the ground, your back is parallel or almost parallel, and then you're gonna stand all the way up just like that. So we're gonna just work through some different paces with the bent knee deadlift to make it more challenging. So beginning in 3 seconds, just a normal steady pace, okay? Weights in hands, lower all the way to the ground, really get low, and then come on up. So just the pace that works for you. Again, if you feel twinging in your low back as you're coming out of this movement, don't go down quite as low. You don't have to put the weight all the way to the ground, okay? What we do not wanna see is rounding of the back to get down. So get down and up. And we've got 5 seconds left here. And let's do one more. All right, so like I said, that was kind of the intro round. Now we're gonna go 2 counts down, 2 counts back up. If you've got heavier weight and you wanna grab that, go ahead and do that for round 2. Ready, set, and begin. 2 counts down and 2 counts back up. Okay, so it's gonna feel a little harder as you're pulling back up. Again, back stays flat, mostly parallel to the ground as you're going down. And we're almost there. We can get one more in right here. 2 counts down and 2 counts back up. Don't set the weight down. Final round, okay? 3 counts down, 1 count back up. And we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Go as low as you can without the low back compromising, and up quick. So just take a pause in the moment, or in the bottom, and squeeze it back up. That's where you're really gonna feel those hamstrings and glutes fire up to get you to standing. And let's do one more. And done. All right, great job. So to finish off this set, we've got 2 sections of core work. So again, if you need to be done right now and cool down and move on, that's totally fine. If you've got time for about 4 minutes of core work, join me now on the ground. We'll start seated, okay? Just to catch our breath for a moment, and then we'll head down to slow bicycle crunches. So lay yourself all the way to the ground, okay? Knees at 90 degrees. One leg will extend, fingers are behind the ears. You're gonna take a slow movement across the body. So I want you to move as slow as I'm going. So hold, and then slowly come center and switch. And again, while you're moving through this position, your belly button's pulled down to your back. And if you need to, you can take a leg straight up. You do not have to have it low to the ground. And we got one more for each side. Good. And now hug your knees to your body. Okay, same move. We're just gonna go a little bit faster. So, quick stretch. Get back into 90 degrees, belly button to the spine, and roll your upper body off the ground. Single time bicycle crunches. Here we go. Trying to keep the elbows wide, still feeling that same tension through your obliques. And just let your head fall right back into your fingertips so that you're not straining your neck. Almost there, we've got 8 seconds left. And last one, and recover. Final round, we're gonna add some pulses in. So knees to 90 degrees, fingers behind the ears, tuck your chin, roll yourself up. You're gonna pulse 3, 2, 1, center. And again, 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Again, head just falling back into your fingertips. Option to go to one of those first levels if you want to. Almost there. And one more time. And recover, good. We're gonna flip over onto our front side for some plank work. So, on your elbows, you can be on your knees or your toes, it's up to you, but your abdominals are pulling in as tight as possible. We're gonna start here with single leg lifts. So 30 seconds begins now. Squeezing through your backside, squeezing through your back, pulling the abdominals into your back. Good job. Halfway there right now. From the knees, it looks like this. Still flexing your foot and squeezing your butt. And one more on each side. And done. Rock back and stretch it out. All right, next up, you're gonna take the legs out to the side. Out, out, in. So back into a plank position. Ready? Looks like this. Out, out, in, and go. So if you're leading with one leg, okay, I'll tell you when to switch lead legs. If you're alternating, that's great too. From the knees, looks like this. Switch lead legs right now. Maybe you want to go a little wider. And one more time. And done. Rock back and stretch. Woo. All right, final thing is plank up down. So we'll start in a high plank, go to a low plank, high plank, low plank. Ready? Knees or toes, your choice, and begin. Down, down, up, up. Alternate arms as you go. Again, knee option right here. Totally fine. This is a very challenging move, so do not be alarmed if you need to modify. Almost there. 5 seconds to go. Let's do this. Last one. And done. And rock back and stretch. All right, you've made it to the stretching component of today's workout. Great job. Let's start on the ground. Okay, elbows out, just outside the shoulders, glutes squeezing, and we will just press our palms and forearms to the ground. Tuck your chin in. Feel a nice stretch for the abdominals. If you've got the flexibility, walk your hands in a little closer. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and arch through the back. And everybody rock back into a child's pose and stretch. Let's walk our hands over to the right side and our hips to the left side. And switch sides. And coming right back through the center. Take one leg, step it forward, and let your hips just sink down nice and low here. Take same arm as back leg up, and tilt to the side, reaching toward the ground with your opposite hand. And release. Switch legs. Really let the hips drop. Same arm as back leg comes up, and then up and over to the side. And release. Push off your front leg, come to standing. And take one leg up. Enjoy quad stretch here. For a little bit of balance if you'd like it. Tip forward at the hips, lift your back leg up. And we'll let that leg swing forward, drop the heel to the ground, and press your hips back. Reach your arms to me, and then press them out behind your body, and clasp the hands together. And switch legs, quad stretch. And let's lift it up nice and tall. You guys did awesome today. And stretch that leg forward. Pull the toes up towards you, hips go back. Reach your arms out in front, flatten your back. And again, press the hands back behind you, clasp the hands together, lift up. And release. Good, arms out, 90-degree angle. Drop one arm, press the hands back. And switch. And both arms forward, tuck your chin towards your chest, scoop your abdominals in towards your back. And we're just gonna crouch all the way down to the ground from here. So come down nice and low. As you come up, arms swing up and around. And again, crouch down nice and low. Arms swing up And one more time. As you stop at the top here, take the hands right on top of your glutes, press down, elbows open wide for a good chest release. Eyes up. And let the head fall to one side. Gently put a little pressure as you press down with the other arm. And switch to the other side. Great job. Let the head circle around. And roll your shoulders up, back, and around. And you guys are out of here. Great job today. I'm so glad you joined me for this push-pull workout. See the description down below for all the details, and I will see you next time.